What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at big boy Trent. Obviously we did manage to get him on a loan. I think pretty much most people have got some sort of decent player on a loan nowadays. We've got Haaland, Felix, Trent was the first option, and we did get a loan pack which I believe had all three in as well, so you did get the chance to get basically two of them. He's got 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. He's had a huge upgrade this year, going from, I think it was 83 last year all the way up to 87. I'm not a big fan of his stats. I feel like they don't really reflect a 87 rated right back. Personally, that's just my opinion with it. Early crosser, obviously that's a great little trait to have in this game. 5'11", right-footed, high medium work rates. He is practically like a right wing back almost, but in real life as such. I don't know if it'll translate that well in this game. He's got 88 stamina, which is very nice. Decent aggression. Strength is not quite there in my opinion. The defense, and this is where I don't get how he's 87. 80 pace, which is okay. In this point of the game, I think that's relatively decent. No shooting, which not expected. Passing, phenomenal. Really, really good passing stat. It's what I'd expect. Not throughout the card, because I think that would be a little bit much for a base card, but definitely more than 80 dribbling and 80 defending. He's got 83 stand, a 79 slide, 79 defensive awareness, and 82 interceptions. For me, I'd expect that to be at least 84, 85 at the very minimum for an 87. So I'm very interested to see where he goes there. Good composure for this point of the game. Reactions are nice, ball control's good, agility and balance. They're about average, I'd say, at this point in time. With the players that I've played with already, it's about right, to be honest. We do get them wingers with the 80, 90 pluses of them, but I think for a defender right now, it's decent enough. We've got good links to him. Obviously, we've got a bit of Hendo, who we can go with. We've got Wijnaldum. Then you've got Salah on the right. You've got Gomez. Obviously, Tomori is quite a nice one. Van Dijk. Some really good Liverpool players there. Very, very high rated indeed. And also you have Thiago as well, who may not have the pace, but in a few upgrades would be very, very nice. So, for me, I'm interested. I'm interested to see what he is. As soon as I saw the stats, I didn't believe that that's an 87 rated card. It may be that the kind of formula works out different, and for whatever reason, that churns out an 87 rated player. But if I go over to this side, it kind of does make sense, because we've got an 82 left back, and he's got even worse stats. There's literally no 82s in there, bar from his pace. So it's a very interesting one for me to see how all of them make up an 87 rated player. But let's jump into some gameplay with him. I'm interested to see what he can do. I've been holding off on him, and let's get into it. And get a bit of Trent down a wing. Go over that little 1-2. Oh, it's nice. Ah, we don't get the ball across. Wow, okay. We get him again. Let's find people down the wing. There he is. Lovely. And one more. We're finding Lamela. Not going to quite have the pace, so I'm bringing it back. We see Trent again. Can we find another ball? It's got nice on the ball dribbles. I'll do like that. And I think, to be honest, he's probably going to be better than Lamela in terms of crossing, so I may as well try it. There is Lamela again. Oh, it finds the wrong person. We do find him. Oh, we've hit the post. Unbelievable. Lovely little bit of play. Trent's watching him. The dribbling on this is very weird. The turns are quite sharp. You kind of got to make sure that manual defending is absolutely on point. Otherwise, you get turned and literally left in the dust. Trent's going to find that ball. Not quite a searching ball for Lamela there, but we could try it again. It's a cracking ball this time. Doesn't have the pace on it. Lamela's going to lose it. To be honest, Lamela is the downfall in this team really on that right side, but for now, he'll have to do. Trent with a little bit of a dribble on. Gets past him. We find a bit of pace with him. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Trent's going through. What can we do? Pulls it back. Gotta be. Beautiful. Trent coming in with that overlap from Lamela. That's what we want to see. Jota getting his first goal. He finds his other Liverpool teammate, and it is 1-0. Trent's got him on again. Oh no, that's the problem right there. That is complete manual defending. It's not necessarily like really hard this year, but there is that element that it's not going to be really much assisted this year. Into Trent again. Going to find it out nicely. He's very composed on the ball, which is nice. It's one thing that I really wanted to see from him. That's constantly what we want. It's a shame we don't have someone like St. Max or someone with just a little bit more about them, to be honest. There it is! Oh, what a block! Oh, my. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jota. Oh, he gets his hat-trick in his first game. Loving Jota right now. Trent seeing it out into Bernard. Oh, lovely play. Can we get the touch? It's the touch of dreams. Oh, it's lovely. Pulls it back, and that's poor. Jota cannot stop getting either the assist or at least an own goal from him. Oh, look at the play. Wijnaldum getting his first goal for the club. He's got a big game this game. This guy's got a pretty fantastic team. He's got very, very high rated players throughout the entire pitch. So, wow, Lamella's probably got to come off very soon then. Good interception from Trent. It's a very, very cagey match. No one wants to give up this first goal. Trent with a great tackle there. Trent, put it down. Lovely. Get the little 1-2. And again, Richarlison. Trent, tried the fancy. Oh, come on. No way. This guy has been so lucky. The team is like 3, 4, 500k. And yet the post is saving him consistently. Oh, that's got to be. Oh, it's got to be Richarlison. So going into the overall then for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Actually, not bad. Not bad at all. Compared to what the stats and what I thought he was actually going to be like, I would say he played better. He definitely played better than what his stats did show. We came up against the starter guy who was just didn't really have any hands. Then the second guy was a real competition. He had pretty much a 5 to 600k team with Son, with Martial, with Allen, with Ramos, all of them good players. He's obviously either very good at trading or he's put a bit of money into the game. He's got himself a nice team, and obviously that means we're under the cosh with it. We've got a very expensive team with very good players coming up against some of the decent players. I've not got a terrible team, but I've not got a full meta team as of yet. Trent's obviously up there in terms of a very good player anyway. 60k on the market, like I said, he's coming in at about 62. 3-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I wouldn't complain too much about the skill moves from a right back. Anyone in the defence, I'm not really fussed. It's nice as a bonus, don't get me wrong. Whenever we got that Ferland Mendy last year, I enjoyed it because he's got that element to be able to kind of go around players. If you get like really boxed in, you can try something and they won't expect it from a defender. Obviously, this is the start of the game. I'm not going to downgrade him for and not having 4-star skills as a right back. 5'11", I did like the height. I felt like it was just enough to make sure that he's really dominating that right back position. He's got very nice kind of like a turning circle. He's really good at that. It's almost like a recovery, I always call it, where you've kind of went forward a little bit. Maybe you should have kind of pushed back and he's gone round you. He's good at getting back and really kind of recovering himself. Decent-ish pace. I personally put it down as an 8 out of 10. The card, it's weird because the card doesn't play how this card shows. For me, his defending was a lot better compared to what it was there. A lot better than what that card shows. Pace was decent enough. It was holding off wingers left, right and centre. Really good with that. His passing was magnificent. His passing was his best game, definitely. He got so many balls down to Lamela, Douglas Costa, Diego Carlos, Douglas Costa down a wing, Promes, obviously into Richarlison as well. Very nice passer of the ball. Dribbling wise, felt comfortable, felt composed, really happy with that. And he kept going the whole 90. I was very impressed with him. In terms of chem style, because this year it's changed a little bit, I'm kind of working my bearings with it. As you can see with Shadow, it only gives you a 10 instead of 12. It does whack out that defender and turns him into an 89 rated right back. Obviously, there is other options. You could go, for instance, with an anchor, get a little bit more of that physical side of it. For me, I probably at this point in the game would go with that shadow. I feel like that's probably your best bet to really max out that defending and max out the pace as well, especially when you're going to be coming up against Mane, Salah, Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo. When you do start to come up against them, he's going to need that pace because they are going to absolutely rinse defenders, especially at the start of the game, which only a fair few people are lucky enough to get that sort of caliber of a player so early on. But you've always got to be prepared to come up against that, especially if you are picking up Trent for the weekend league. He's definitely good enough. Would I say I'd pick him up right now? Probably not, because 60k is very, very expensive for him. Obviously, he always will be that slight increase of price because of an English right back in the BPL or the PL. He's going to be that either fodder later on in the game, which is a very good fodder, or he's going to be that one that's just there because he links Van Dijk. There is so many options with him in terms of linkability, so that's really going to be one of them. And as you can see down the bottom there, I've got Salah, Gomez, Van Dijk, some really expensive options. And then Gomez, yes, he's expensive as well, which I'm interested to see before we leave this. He is expensive, I think, at the minute, which, oh, damn. Okay, he's a lot more expensive than I thought he would be. 80k, wow. And Virgil's coming in at 560. And Salah is coming in at, I don't know if I can't spell his name right. He's coming in at 305. So, very expensive Liverpool links. A Liverpool team right now would be absolutely bank for money. Apart from that, make sure you like and subscribe. I've given him an 8 out of 10. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.